this is interesting because Tennessee is playing their tails off, and Clemson doesn't want to seem to really want to play. I think they've been out in the red zone like 3 or 4 times. Walked away with 3 points only. Missed some field goals pretty badly. Only once this year without a touchdown, and that was the loss. Not sure what's going on, but I mean it's Tennessee is just playing super physical. Cade Klubnik's running for his life constantly. I mean he's athletic. He's definitely athletic, but I mean he's gonna get tired here pretty soon. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Appreciate it. Nose is itching. 14-3, minute 7. Now they're up on their feet. A little anxious, but encouraging. Yeah, it's been a good game. What's going on, Jeff? What I'm really surprised at is the third down conversion rates for both teams has been pretty terrible. It's like 2 for 7 and 3 for 8 or something like that. It's pretty bad. Been some impressive plays. Really been some impressive plays. A little shuffle pass. I don't know why they haven't been handing it off to Shipley all night. They've been trying to throw the ball. It seems like every time they try to pass, Cade Klubnik either runs for his life, gets sacked, gets hit. I mean, it's pretty bad. They're just trying to get out of the field. They're just trying to get points right now. So 50 seconds to go. I'm not nervous at all for tomorrow. I'm really not. I'm not worried about that game. Like it's one of the least nervous games I've had in a long time when it comes to like after season play. It's just if you actually sit down and you go through the stats, it's pretty easy to see that Georgia is a lot more talented than Ohio State. They're tougher, they're more physical. Looks like they're gonna try another field goal right here. But I mean, Clemson needs some milk. I mean, they would be winning right now if they hit all their field goals, right? It's like 4 or 5 field goals. They go out there and try to get cute, try to do the fake field goal right out of the gate.
Who do you think is singing?
I have no idea.
That is Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
Oh, wow. Huh. Would have guessed that in a million years. I was thinking like a celebrity or something. But I mean, this is just, if you're Clemson, you should be absolutely embarrassed. Tennessee's playing with a backup quarterback, which, by the way, that kid's got a cannon for an arm. Delay a game against Clemson. They cannot get special teams to act right to save his life. Here's crybaby Weenie. I mean, Dabo Sweeney. 9 combined penalties in the first half. It's terrible. About 8 of those have been pass interference against Tennessee. I'm just telling you.
I figured out why I like these.
What? Was there alcohol? Lick.
Because they taste like the cherry vanilla pudding I used to eat when I was little.
There you go. Here goes Cade Klubnik trying to go for it. He gets down again. 22 seconds. Saying go, 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 go. I would clock it here. I would run it down to 1 second and clock it. What are you doing? Wait. Just wait. Oh, my. Oh, they're going to take a shot at the end zone. No. Look, another debacle. He screwed it up again. Wow, Dabo. Oh, my goodness. Special teams hilarity. Threw away 3 points here. Basically makes it a 1-score game. Throws it away. Wow, dude. Dabo Sweeney, what are you doing, man? This is embarrassing. If you're a Clemson fan, you should be embarrassed. Tennessee playing with a backup quarterback, missing their 2 best wide receivers. I'd love to see the stats on this. Yeah, if all the Tennessee players here, this would be 35-3. They're getting killed. Damn it, Bobby. Get out there and get some points. Oh, man. 14-3 at the half here. It should be, I don't know how many missed field goal opportunities Clemson has had. It seems like it's been 20 of them. If you're Clemson right now, I don't know how you get this back together at the half. Maybe you can say we're only down 11, and then somebody's immediately going to say we should only be down 8, if that. Field goal kicker comes out. The first one they go out. Let's see. First field goal goes out. They fake a field goal. We'll work easily within the guy's range. So that's 3 points. Second field goal goes out. Misses it wide right. Third field goal goes out. What's up, Papa Colby? Third field goal goes out. Misses it wide right. Fourth field goal goes out. Kicks left. Misses. Okay. Fifth field goal. I think it was fifth field goal. They made. And then the sixth field goal. The sixth field goal. They didn't even kick. It should be 18-14 right now if they just would have kicked field goals. Absolutely embarrassing. I think Cade Klubnik's been sacked about 37 times this game. He's been hit at least 50. I mean, other than that, I mean, this is terrible coaching. This is absolutely terrible coaching by Dabo Swinney. This is an embarrassment. Hats off Tennessee though; they're physical. Man, there was one run where one of the I don't know if it was a receiver or a running back. He goes around the corner and he gets out to the top side of the field, left side, and this corner that like he's gonna tackle him, and he just shoulders the guy, just knocks him back about 5 yards. I was like, oh my Lord. But then Shipley comes down the field and he hurdles the guy, which is basically the coolest thing they've done all game. I mean, Tennessee is playing some good football as far as stopping the run game at times, and then sometimes it's terrible. I mean, it's been interesting, if nothing else. So, I mean, what do you do? You know, worst time management I've seen. Definitely very poor clock management. There's no doubt about that. Hit that thumbs up, guys. So watching how this is going, essentially, if Tennessee can get another touchdown, this game's over. Oh, but hats off to Mr. Milton though. That I believe that guy could throw a football from Tennessee to the coast. I mean, that guy's got an arm on him, and it looks effortless. Effortless, yes. So if you remember, for those of you who's been around, there was a quarterback years ago by the name of Vince Young. He was a quarterback for Kentucky. I mean, for Texas. What? So there's somebody in the chat. What? What?
How do you confuse that with Kentucky?
Because I got all kind of stuff popping up here on the screen at the same time. My wife picked out the color, and then she didn't like the color, so she went back and she got a different color. And this is the color she got. So, yes, I like it too. So, people are saying they like it.
That's because I picked it out.
That's what I said. So, the way Vince Young would throw a ball, it looked like he just flicked his wrist and the ball was moving at about 300 miles an hour. That one of the very first passes, I think it was a touchdown pass that Milton threw. I mean, it was just a laser beam. It was absolutely bang. And I just love seeing that kind of throw. A while ago, man, Klubnik got away with one. He threw a pass, and the announcers were so quick to just give this guy heaps of praise for a perfect pass. It was nearly picked off, and it'd have been a pick six. Yeah. DDP wants to know, is that Sage? You want to read it? Do you want to read it?
Yes.
I think it's called Bitter Sage. Is that what it's called? It's called Bitter Sage, yeah. And
I know the hall is not done. I haven't made it that far.
Yeah, we haven't done the hall yet. The paint makes the room look dark because it's a darker color.
It's not. It's just because the light's off and.
It's not as dark as you think. It's actually a lighter color. So yeah. I got something going on my phone. It's like the videos are like skipping around or lagging or something. It's kind of weird. I don't know. It's like I'm getting like 5 frames a second or something. Does it look smooth on you guys' end, or is it all skippy? Little lag, no big deal. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. So right now, we're watching the halftime show. They're touching up the field right here where they've been out there playing. That's pretty cool. How does that have that guy's job? What do you do? I paint grass. A little jumpy. I don't know. I think they did an update to my phone and it's messed with the video or something. Not sure what. I'll have to check on it. Strange game, to be honest. It is a little bit strange, but I think Clemson came out and thought they were just going to roll over Tennessee because Tennessee doesn't have their starting quarterback and their two best receivers. And Tennessee came out pissed off, for lack of a better way to say it. They came out and they are absolutely bringing it to them. And for Clemson's supposed to have this awesome offensive line. I don't see it. It seems like every time the ball is snapped, they're running backwards 10 yards. I think that they're trying to turn that into Cade Klubnik being able to run the ball, but man, it's Jay Milton III is 13 for 18 and 155 yards. Klubnik is 16 for 29 for 201 yards. So I think realistically, the wall matches my shirt. Well, here's what it says. So yeah, I guess it does kind of match the wall. Yeah, he's hitting those deep throws. He is, but I think that they're going to get that cleaned up here at the half. He has a problem with timing. He's a little late. He's a little late throwing the ball, and then what he does is he throws it a little bit high to compensate for it, to give his receiver an opportunity to catch it instead of just throwing it and hitting him in stride. I think there's been some BS calls on the pass interference against Tennessee, and I only see your head. I'm all camo. But the offensive line, like you said, is getting pushed around pretty bad. It's getting pushed around pretty bad. I mean, this is somebody else said it earlier. It's like this is the biggest game that Tennessee has played in. I think after postseason game they played in since like 1998. And you got guys checking out. Now I understand why Hendon Hooker can't play, but the other two guys ought to be playing. If Milton had those guys to throw to, the game would be 28-3. I mean, it just would. So it's I mean, these guys have had a great time here in Atlanta. I think they played Family Feud and all kind of other fun stuff at the College Football Hall of Fame. So they've been doing a good job with those guys. But this right here, it's interesting, but Clemson's playing like trash. I mean, if I was a Clemson fan, I would be furious. I would be very upset. They don't look prepared. They don't look ready. You don't act like this is the first time Cade Klubnik's going to play football because he's out there playing it. I don't understand why they're not running the ball. I think Tennessee does hold on to win. I think they make some adjustments. I think Josh Heupel will make some adjustments here. What's up, Vic 2? For a lot of people saying that this was a gimmicked offense, they don't look gimmicked right now. They look like a team that's got a pretty good defense. 98 in 2018. Yep. I think this is the biggest game they've played in since 98, though. Cade is making true freshman mistakes. Understandable. I don't get Clemson. They can recruit and develop D-line dudes. They can't develop O-line dudes. I don't know, dude. I really don't know. It looks bad. I mean, this looks like they are very much underprepared for what's going on. I think they thought they were going to come in here since Hendon Hooker's not playing. They're just going to do what they wanted to do, and they're getting punched in the mouth. I mean, I don't think Clemson's been sacked this many times in one game this season. Cade Klubnik spent more time on his back than well, you fill in the analogy. Clemson still made USC Junior beat them. Yep. The funny is that South Carolina beat both these teams. And then South Carolina goes out and loses to Notre Dame. Had a huge lead, loses that game. Best bowl game was Arkansas, Kansas. That was a great game. I watched that game. I didn't stream it, like as far as like my reaction or whatever, but I watched that game, and Arkansas got robbed a couple of times, and I think it was very fitting that they got the safety at the end. That targeting call that they call, I don't know how in the hell they call that a targeting call when it hit him with the side of his body. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, you couldn't have turned any more sideways unless you'd have turned around. But then Arkansas goes out there and gets the safety, which I thought was just hilarious. Or the 2-point, whatever you call it. But yeah, so there's that. Well, anyway, 14-3. Clemson embarrassing themselves. And that's with them getting help from the referees, getting big help from the referees. There was one time they called pass interference against Tennessee. The Tennessee defender literally had both arms up in the air and was trying to turn around and get the ball, and they called pass interference against him. I was like, wow. And then what's the announcer do? The announcer jumps in immediately and says, oh, that defender's really got to try to make a play on the ball. I'm like, what else can he do? What else can he do? Yes, I don't know what's going on, man. I'm having some issues with I don't know if it's my phone or YouTube or something, but I'm going to restart my phone after this and see if I can get a better one for the live later. So, well, guys, hit the thumbs up. We really appreciate you guys being on here. More to come at the end of the show. We'll see you guys soon. Have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow. God bless. Go Dogs.
You said talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah. Some of them